Hello everybody, I'm Ethan Fiks and we're going to talk a little bit about left hand position today. And at the beginning that might not seem like as an exciting topic as certain things like two-hand tapping or playing with your teeth or something, but in a lot of ways I can tell you that it's very important and maybe more important than some of those flashy concepts. So the basic premise here is that there's two sides of the spectrum with left hand position. One is the square hand position with the thumb behind the neck, fingers parallel to the frets and in front of the neck, curled and pressing on their very tips as if the bones extended out, not swatting flat, and nice and curled, as I said. That, to a lot of people, would be sort of classical hand position, although there certainly are players that are not classical players per se, including myself, that sometimes lean towards playing this way. I'm not saying that I always do, but the other extreme, if we were to compare, would be more like the blues hand position or the rock hand position. And in popular styles, I'm quite sure that most people play this way, right? More with the thumb over and the fingers angled to the frets. It gives you a lot of good strength for bending, especially if I was playing electric, which I'm not right now. But I guess it's very natural to grab onto the neck for most people, and that works to an extent too. There's fabulous players, of course, that play that way. So this series is going to be a little bit about, or really a lot bit about, weeding out the advantages between one hand position and another. As usual, there's no one firm 100% conclusion about what to do, but hopefully by thinking about these aspects of left hand position, it will help you form a foundation for becoming a better player. So this being the first in this series about left hand position, I thought we would start with something very much on the proper classical-ish side, but it's a very cool exercise for everyone, I think, to get their fingers working better. And I nickname it the spider. I think you'll see why. So what was I doing? Well, you'll notice that every finger was staying one per fret. We're in what's called open position, which is the first 4 frets plus the open strings. And I'm just lining up one finger per fret with no shifting at all. So within that, what I am doing is chromatic octaves. Basically octaves of each consecutive note starting from low E and working all the way up to A flat. So E to E, F to F, F sharp to F sharp. With G I have to go to the open string G as the higher note. The sound that I'm creating is the same as if I just took these octaves and went up a string like this, actually up a couple strings. The octave shape looks like 2 strings over and 2 frets up for the higher note. Of course, doing it that way doesn't have that much exercise value. This exercise is about making the fingers move efficiently and independently, and all the motion is supposed to come from the 4 fingers, not from the hand or the hand moving. So let me show it to you one more time, a little bit slower. It's chromatic octaves, every note in a row, played in octaves, fingers lined up over 4 frets, and not shifting at all. some styles of music, though, you don't care as much about being so proper or technical or notey or shreddy. You care more about feel, like in bluesy stuff would be the obvious example. So I'm not saying you always want to be like this, but I'm saying maybe if you're having certain troubles executing certain things that you're trying to execute, then maybe thinking about this more square kind of hand position would help you out.